The first 2 or 3 speakers are remote, and so I'll just go ahead and keep introducing. So next up, we have Courtney Silverthorn. Courtney is an Associate VP at FNIH and the Director of all the AMP programs. So Courtney.
Thank you so much, Tanya.
Oh, it's me. Okay, let's keep going.
Thank you so much, Tanya. Appreciate the introduction and the invitation to be here with you today. As Tanya mentioned, I'm the Director of the Accelerating Medicines Partnership Program. And the goal of the AMP program is, as Dr. Gruberding said, to bring together the resources of the NIH and the private sector to overcome challenges that neither could do on their own. The program has several ambitious goals to improve our understanding of disease pathways, to improve the selection of druggable targets, and to build the platforms and processes that ultimately accelerate therapies to patients. And so the program launched in 2014 with an initial investment of $230 million from the NIH and the private sector. It was formed by the participation of 3 NIH institutes, 10 pharmaceutical companies, and 8 nonprofit organizations to focus on 3 disease areas in Alzheimer's disease, type 2 diabetes, and RA and lupus. This model for a public-private partnership led to additional projects in Parkinson's disease and in schizophrenia, while the success of the initial projects grew into continued and expanded efforts, as well as an entirely new approach to advancing gene therapy. And today, we celebrate the launch of AMP Heart Failure, which will apply the successful AMP model to address heart failure with preserved ejection fraction. And so I'm very pleased to share with you that today, with the launch of AMP Heart Failure and our 10th project, the AMP program has a total investment of $820 million between the NIH contributions and private sector contributions. It now sees the participation of 31 industry partners, 16 NIH institutes and cross-institute programs, and 36 nonprofit organizations, which really speaks to the success of the program and the individual projects that comprise the program. We look forward to the success of the AMP Heart Failure. I want to congratulate the AMP Heart Failure team for bringing such an important initiative forward. And your success over the next 5 years will contribute and grow the success of the AMP program in general. And now I'd like to welcome Dr. Gary Gibbons, an accomplished cardiologist and the director of the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, which is the 3rd largest institute of the NIH, to speak more about the vision of the NHLBI. Thank you and congratulations to the team.